So, hello everyone. Uh, my name is Dhruvil, and in this particular stream, we are gonna do subcoding once again. No more games for now, at least. And in this particular stream, we are going to build some features in um, an application that was assigned to me by my intern company. So, yeah, we will use some AI. By AI, I mean ChatGPT, Claude Code, and Gemini. So before we dive into the stream, um, there should be some things you should be knowing before watching the stream. That is basics of WebD and somewhat React.js. If you don't know what React is, then you should definitely check it out. Then we have um, some basics of prompt engineering, but I guess it is secondary because I will be teaching you about prompting and all the stuff that is required to build such features. And the workflow, I will explain it while we code and while we prompt engineer something. And prompt engineer should would be a vague term, to be honest. Vibe coding is also a vague term. I don't call it vibe coding, which I do because vibe coding is just sit back, give one prompt, and let AI do everything. But we are not going to do that because we will make something very structural. Structural, I mean, um, we need specifications, then we will implement the feature or the whole project. Not the whole project, but feature mostly. So yeah, before further ado, let's dive into the video and I will explain you what AI is being used for what. Okay, so here are we on my screen, if you can see, and there are these few tools I'll be using. First is, um, of course, Gemini. Gemini is used here for iteration. By iteration, I mean that we will give um, Gemini our inputs. Like when a feature is being developed, there will be some mistake by AI. So we will try to correct them by asking Gemini to correct them because we are not going to write thousands of lines of codes right away. So Gemini will be responsible for iteration slash correctness. Then we have Claude Code, which will be initiated in the VS Code itself. But for your reference, Claude Code is used here only for planning. Planning is something which I will talk about later on this stream. But basically, planning is something like when you have enough specification, there is a feature in Claude Code itself called plan/plan. And what they do is it will generate a systematic plan to implement that particular feature. So if you have to make something unique, I mean, by unique, I mean your feature itself, you should be knowing how to implement plans. I mean, you definitely won't be um, implementing the plan, but you will be making the plan after Claude code has been generated. Then Claude is being used for this plan files. I am using Claude Code free version. I will upload a separate video how to use Claude Code for free, but there are some limitations, and you have to keep that in mind that nothing in this world is free. So yeah, um, Also, I use ChatGPT for review or some sort of feedback system. Like I will be giving specific pages to ChatGPT and will be asking it that if my page looks similar or dissimilar, not similar. I mean, so yeah, let's get started. Um, First of all, let me go through my VS Code and show you what I have been doing currently. Okay, so npm run dev. This, by the way, this whole application is built in Next.js, which is um, essentially the pro version of this thing called, I mean, not the pro version, but advanced version of React.js. So yeah, here should be my localhost 3000. Oops, there has been some errors, declaration errors and something. Let me just quickly check what I have done before asking directly it to the AI. And it says that we have problem in the navigations. Navigations, where is it? Navigation is over in layout. Layout is app, then components, then layout, and then navigation. And here we have the error. Error at line number 36. 36. But there is no such error at 36. Declaration must be initialized. Handle drop down leave. Let me just directly go to this file. There are cases. Okay. Traceback is going back to the navbar.tsx. Navbar.tsx. Navbar. Okay, this is the navbar.tsx. And page.tsx. But it is, in my opinion, it is perfectly fine. And it was working till yesterday. But let me just check it real quick. What is this whole problem about? Set drop down constant. Is this before our last commit, or let me just check which branch we are working on. You can just write in git branch. We are on the main branch. I was pretty sure that I was in some different branch, but never mind. No, nevertheless, I will just I will. Can I just git checkout -b hero section? Okay, so the changes not been discarded, so it is a good thing. All right. So wait a second, just a moment. So, okay, everything is fine. Let me just fix this problem. Uh, why should we fix the problem when we have our artificial intelligence with us? So let me just copy this whole problem and caught error, Command C. Then we'll go to directly Gemini for asking help. This thing, and it will tell us where should we check our problem set. Camel case, okay. I mean, we can check it out if nothing happens. But the thing is that our whole declaration is like that. Let me just recompile it. Maybe the problem is in the recompilation. Yeah, now it's working. Anywho, the thing got sorted real quick. So that's what I was talking about. The AI can make mistakes, so we can. So we have to be careful while implementing such things, double checking the code and everything. But here, there was no such problem. And I have been assigned to make a clone of this particular homepage. And this is how much I was been able to do. But that is okay. Let me just move it up a little bit. Spaces and this one too. Yes. So the thing is that um it's similar but not perfectly identical. There are some major need for improvements, but I'm trying to do it with the full faith. Okay. So our next step is analyzing the hero section and fixing this thing. Let me just show you what we have not cloned yet. This particular thing and this thing, and this thing, and this thing also. And this was until this footer section, we have not implemented anything. So my plan is that I have been I have given a name to this compartment information. Compartment I mean section. So I will be doing something like this. I will making similar components like this. So first task is that we will I prefer you to use web browser like Chrome or Firefox because Safari does not support the developer tools which we required. So we will press on inspect here. So you can see there is a layout, pretty good layout coming up when I hover over this compartment, and it shows how much space it is taking up in the whole page. And to make it more simpler, I'll just check. First, you have to check how much space it has been taking up. So this is our first block and first section, I mean, and it contains some information about this particular app. So we'll just copy this compartment as in, I will just copy outer HTML. I hope it doesn't break my computer. No, it's fine. And we will provide it some screenshot regarding how much space it need to take. Okay, so um, this is the infographic of the container. We will feed AI what is needed. Not necessarily all information is useful, but you have to feed information as you go on. And in my experience, the more information you give it, the better the results are. And of course, you need the best results, of course. So my suggestion would be that you should feed as much information as you can. So, okay, I have copied this section we are going to copy right now, and this code block is has been given enough information. So first of all, I'll just download this image also. This thing is an image, this whole thing, and replace. I don't want to create any confusion. So we will ask our AI to to make this section once again. Here is the code along with the space taken by this section, image of the section, and the image being used in this section in the right. It will basically take some time to generate specific answer for ourselves. Um, okay. And it has generated a code for this particular code. I will have to check whether it is useful as it should be or not. But let's go to our hero section and not here. Yeah, here, information section. I have already been implementing some stuff lately. Let's just remove all of that. We need upskill tagger switchy. What is it using? Oh, this is the original website. I thought never mind. Ours can't be this good, right? No, well, this, okay. Um, let's just check real quick our code. Upskill tech icon, I think so. It is the, yeah. So the image we are going to use here is this one. Let me just drag it to our Control X. Let me just cut it and paste it on the hero section. And copy its relative path. Copy relative path and go back to our information section real quick and just paste it here. It should be fine. And no, it didn't find our image. Should, yes, there we go. Now we will do iteration, that is fixing our section. Um, take a close look of what is happening here. Like this section and this section, this both section is similar but not the same. The problem here is font size, the font styles, and the spacing. The spacing we have given is too much in compare to the original website. So we will go back to Gemini and tell it that the fonts are not the identical as the image. Both style and size are not equal. Then we will tell it that also the spacing above the section is little too much. Reduce it by maybe 200 pixels also. And there's no problem other than these two things. It will automatically generate a better version of a file that we have already using. Reducing margin of top of it. I think 200 pixel is too much, but we will check. Uh, where did it go? Yeah, here it is. The image will have to go public, then images, then hero section, then challenge. No, it's okay. Should be fine now. Now the problem has been doubled. What it is to negative 145 was not an option. A bad move from our side. Axis. What has it changed? Let me just check for minus 145 margin on top. It's changed from here it is 55 pixel offset to 145 pixel offset. We'll try to change it to 60 pixels. See how it goes. Better, but not the best. So we will decrease it by 45 pixel. Wait, it is increasing or decreasing? Um, Negative offset of eliminate the dead space, but I don't know what it is doing. Okay, so here's the problem. Our space it has been taking was an offset. And let me just give it the photo of our current section, that our current section look like this. And we need to make it like this. First image shows our section, and the second shows what should it be looking like. Um, Second image, that is, yes, this one. It will iterate for a second and give us better result. Yeah, there we go. We have enough information about the information section. And by the name of the page, we'll images, hero. There we go. It should be working now. We can do one thing real quick. We will extract the fonts extractor. I use it pretty rarely, but we need to use it now. Font finder. I don't know. It's any website is good unless and until you find your correct fonts. It will identify things and give us results. I don't want to accept any cookies. I don't want any trackers. That's why I'm not doing anything. ITC souvenir medium. This is the text, I think so. No, no. The closest is hornbill semi-bold. So we will tell our AI that the dark text on the title in the image, sorry, in the image is hornbill semi-bold. And what about the other one? So we have to click another photo, challenge.lms, this thing. And we will go to find my font again, back to images, remove this image, upload a new one, and it will automatically identify the fonts for us. Okay, so the closest is, I think, Exiform or Medium, and let's just give everything to AI. And the text below it is from Exiforma Medium. Now it should exactly match things. global CSS is what we are using. So you got it. But the thing is that it is not no anywhere clear near the thing. It says go to layout.txx, but in the layout.txx, I think so everything is fine. I have just mentioned font families, font face. What it says, let me just, if you haven't loaded them, custom load folder into project, ensure font face definition has been declared through a local font loaders alternatively. Um, okay, so we have to download this fonts, Xforma and Hornbill. So let's just download the fonts. Xforma fonts download medium. And the other font is our, okay, so Xforma dot zip medium dot zip is been download this OTF file, open type font. I think it should be working, but if it doesn't, we will try something else. Another one is Hornbill semi-bold. Black italic, bold italic, regular. I want semi-bold. Size, Hornbill custom preview. Let's check another website. No, that is not at all. Yes, this is it. And we'll download the file. I think it will be our Hornbill. Okay. Black use italic, regular use bold, semi-italic. We'll just use the bold one because black is too much of dark. You know what I mean? And we don't need a dark font. So let me just load this fonts. By doing so, this file goes here, this file goes here, use bold here, and we go back to layout.txx and format will be changed to OTF for both of them, OTF. This one will be changed to Hornbill personal use, personal use bold dot OTF. This is OTF. Okay. So we are getting some errors. Just ask our AI to help again. Emma script type to failed. I think I got there, but I'm not sure. It is what I think, but to save time, we will use the AI because why not? And this project should be done in, I think so, about it says that we should move it to global CSS. But okay, open type. And open type is reasonable. It says that I should cut it from here and put it in the global CSS. Global CSS already contains some behaviors for body, head, and everything. I don't know if it will work or not. Open type, open type. Sorry, open type. It should be working now, I guess. Fine. It is working. It is because if you can see, the fonts are now pretty much similar. Um, the regular fonts should be working fine for the heading. So I will be just a little tweak here. I will use the regular and paste it here. Global.css. We'll use, instead of bold, we'll use regular. Okay, so now it should be semi-bold. We need to find semi-bold font. That is no other option, but it's fine. We need to make a clone, not the exact website. So that's fine. We will go back to our information section, information.tsx. That is right around here, information section.tsx, and 2x 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 faster, multi-replicability solution, then blah blah blah. Just images, and then hero slash. Okay, now it's looking a much better version. And now we will continue to clone our second web page, or maybe second section, we call it. That is right around here. This is the second section. So let's just copy this up. I mean, screenshot it up, and we will paste it in about this thing. This is the second section of the same type. We will store it in information section itself using the same fonts as used before. But thing is that I'm not able to see the numbers in the Hornbill font. Let's see what our AI has to say, what it will be generating. Just a second, I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. Uh, I was grabbing a cup of tea. Hmm, it has created a section. Let me just check real quick if it's working or not. Let me just do one thing. There are total of three sections here. So we'll give our Gemini context that you should be building another one right below it. It looks pretty decent. Not the same, but pretty decent. This section is also there right below it. And that is the button like the second image below the last section. Okay. So I will provide it the button image also. See the platform, and it is on hover. I think it is on hover effect. We will be manually inserting. What does it mean on hover? On hover means if you hover your mouse up on it, what should be it looking like? So first of all, we'll just give it this thing to build, and I will enjoy my tea. Pretty fast, I think. Okay. Hmm. Okay. We will have to manually select the on hover effect. So let's get into it. First of all, we'll download this particular image. Um, Save image as homepage branches, save it. Then this image also, save it as best ROI. It's fine, whatever name it shows. Hmm. So let's just upload the photos right in the hero section. This one right here, this one right here, and change our code of information section.tsx. And We will go right over here. This is the talent LMS. So complete create AI prep page. Let me just add images slash hero. And that should be it. I think so. Yes, first image has been loaded correctly. And the second image should be loaded as the same manner, but the name would be different. So image, what is its name? Its name is create AI, not create AI branches. So I will just copy its relative path, paste it right over here, remove this part, and we will be having the second image also here. Then we will copy this third and the last part, paste it right over here, the section impact page. How am I able to locate where exactly we have to change image? Is by learning the basics. If you don't know the basics, you will struggle a lot while doing this stuff. AI is made to make our work simpler, not tougher. So the best thing you can do is that first learn the basics and then try to implement the whole thing. So for the button itself, you can see on hover, it's becoming a light cyan color. So I will do the same. And the button is have some more space. So let me just increase the height, 50 pixel, maybe rounded full. On hover, BG white, BG black, text white, but I want text to be black. So we won't change the black text, and on hover, the BG color will be BG will select cyan 200 maybe on hover. No, cyan is cyan is causing some problem. So gray stone, gray, is there a gray option? Yeah, it is. But gray will be too. Oops. Just a second. Gray. 200. Wait. BG gray is not there. BG gray. Oh, it uses American English. Okay. Yeah, it's perfect now. So we are done with this section. The whole uh information section is done. So I will just make a quick commit about it. Um, make sure I don't upload this file. So first of all, just append all this stuff. Remove this, remove this, remove this, remove this. And I think that should be it. We'll make a commit on Git. First of all, let's check. Okay, we are on the hero branch. So git commit pitch. My bad. We'll just add a message. So git commit -m and which feature was the hero sections. hero section, hero section, home page, and information section. Okay. So why we make separate commits? It's to make sure that if we are developing something, um, like in one shot, like we are doing right now, we are making the whole homepage. So if something breaks down, we should be able to recover it, like by the previous best work. So let's get back to our next section, and that is okay. That is this little section. Notice the curve around it. I think so. It's an image, but let's check out by using inspect. Inspect is the best tool one can use. Okay, so let me just shorten it up. This whole thing, what it is, it's an can see it's it's just padding. Um, background linear section, gradient, margin. It's a shape, all right. But what is this image? Can I download it? Hmm. If it's not an image, what it should be? Take a guess. Because there is no way they have taken everything and make a um, good gradient file that replicates this man, particular man. That's not possible in this world, at least. And of course, AI is not smart enough to make a whole thing. So I will just do one thing. I'll just copy the inner HTML, outer HTML. It's also inner outer HTML. Then paste it. This section is done. There is another section below it, which is called um we'll call it quote .tsx, and it contains this code. I hope the code is not too big. /2 picture async. Oh, there it is. This is the image I was talking about. Homepage support.webp, pointing at this thing, and the image shows how it looks like. After that, we will have to refactor the whole code, not because we messed up, but because the AI has understood the wrong task, that it has been giving us different sections in the hero section itself. But we don't want that. We want one circular hero section that contains all of this. So let me make this quotes .tsx, and code is present here. Yes. No, wait, it didn't iterate on my stuff. Oh, I forgot to take a screenshot. My bad. So let's just take a screenshot of it, and it should be fine. I'll upload it right over here. After uploading is done, we can just press enter to get our desired result. Um, it is taking too long. So let's just do one thing. I will just refresh this page and take the screenshot once again because we don't have much time left. Our task was to complete it by 1.5 hours, and we are still lagging behind. Okay, okay, it has made a file code.tsx, but I'm not sure if it has let's just check real quick. If it's done, then well and good. We will include this file in our main page.tsx, that is right below here. Quote section. What is its name? I forgot. To check the name, you can just go to quote about the file, and export function is quote. So quote only. That should be components home quote. The running main quote is not defined. That's interesting because we have export quote default function quote here. This was information section and this is the quote section. So why it's not letting me upload the file? Let's just go back here real quick. And I think the import statement is wrong, or maybe this whole thing is wrong. So just check real quick if animation ports in usual manner. We should be getting, okay, this is the section. So um I mean it looks very similar, but what? Um wait, wait a sec. Wait a second. I think our global CSS has some issues. Let me fix it. I will show you what I mean by that. .global.css, where it go? There we go. And this is the body section, and the background here should be hashtag 0000. Oh, sorry, FFFF. That is white, pure white. Huh? Pure white is not the color we expected. Let me use AI once again. I mean, the thing is that in the original website, we can see it is it is like sometimes AI makes mistake, and this is the time it made mistake because our original thing is like this, and this is our prototype thing. Not even prototype. This is truly a trash. I will just give it the both things and tell it that the first image is what it should be looking like, and second image is the one we have built. Nowhere close to the colors matching with the PG, the font, and the gaps. Now it will iterate and check if it can. Okay, so here is the fixed code. It says, but I don't think it has fixed anything because this image is not downloadable, dude. Not at all. I can download it. Let me just see what it is that to download. Save images, home image support. Okay, we can download this particular man. So let's go to the code.tsx. I think yes, code.tsx is right around here. And let's just copy paste our whole code block. Nope, it still looks shit. Sorry for my bad language, but it is what it is. It looks terrible. If I can provide it some, but I have already provided it the whole section, I guess. Yeah, I have copy this whole thing. Just just a second. I mean just a moment. I'll shut down my second PC, reboot it, reboot, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Just copy the outer HTML this time. This is the actual HTML for this section. Can you improvise your version of it? At this moment, it is vibe coding. I'm not even giving any specifications. I'm just copying, pasting everything. It will work right now. right away. I mean, issues with that was it's fine. We are stuck with the same problem right over here. We are not seeing any changes. Wait, I have to be more specific. So, um, before manually coding, which I do almost regularly, I will just do one thing. Um, First of all, let me just change these things over here. Sync now and then disclose these things. Okay, fine. So the main concern was that my whole section should be looking like this. So I will just give one prompt that will change everything. The original has this thing all over the section. The image blends with the section. Also, the space between the bold text and the below text is less than it should be. Just a second. Sorry, I'm back. Sorry, I'm back now. Uh, Something came up. This whole page doesn't look like it should be. It requires some cat will be contained. So many things. I think so. What badges.png? How will I get that? Talent LMS icon. Images, awards, awards badge. Let me just find where it is. Awards. There is no such thing. Wow. So what it is expecting me to do? Nothing. Nothing. Literally nothing. I think it's overwriting something. Uh, wait a second. I will just do one thing. Let's see if we are okay. This better not be there. Class name, path, talent, upload, homepage, support, mobile, web page. Okay, so I guess I have found the problem. This is the problem right here. If this whole command goes shift, just remove this whole command. Control C. Window. Command Z. Command Z. It is not showing the same errors as before. So the thing happened. The new code block. So we will ask GPT to make one more iteration. Then I think we will be done with this thing. Not spending more time on it. We will move to another section that is more required. That this section is pretty much not required as it seems to be. But yeah. Analyze the page once again and try to replicate it without any mismatch. Um, oops, I forgot to do prompts, but yeah. Okay, so we got it. Sorry for disconnecting my mic once again, but yeah, that's what streamer do. All right. When they are about to stream, so much things come up out of nowhere. We'll check if it did anything good. Nope, not at all. Is my global.css causing any error? I will ask it real quick. Because the body tag, it seems like it is causing some error. I will just give it, this is my global.css. And just give it another layout. This is layout.tsx. So wait a second. And this is my um layout.tsx. Okay. So I gave it two things. Now we will give it the variables. Variables is this variable is for the button. I have given sign up button, I think so. So it is not much of a concern right here. We'll just give it page.tsx and we'll run. This is page.tsx. Are they causing an issue? Because I am not getting the result I wanted. There we go. I got the error. I mean, I knew what it was because by looking at it, just looking at it, the global CSS doesn't have this thing we wanted. So fix your global CSS. Okay, I will do whatever it says. So global.css. If it breaks, right, I will skill this AI. Just kidding. I will make it better. So variable.css. Wait a second. It says variables.css. Layout.css. TSX, I mean. So yeah. Okay. Layout.tsx is done. Now it should be looking fine as it proclaimed. Oops. Not at all. Is there a way to connect the Gemini MCP with the whole backend, this Claude code? Because the results are terrible. Terrible, I mean terrible. Let's skip on this section. Um, we'll move forward towards the. Okay, so here is the section. Let me just zoom out real quick and I will make a proper ins inspect um container. I just want this thing, this section, I mean section about division. Yes. Div block constraint, this one. I'm just copy this whole HTML, copy this inner HTML and paste it right over here. Let's skip the code.tsx for now. To change our next section, which is just a second. I don't know why I'm playing this two headphones, but let's just ignore it for a second. I'll um, which is this video section. Here is the code, and the video is in the middle. Let's see where it goes. Video section.tsx, component replicated spacing matrix. Okay, it understood our task. Sorry. I think we'll just end the stream after this section because I have some work to do. Um, but before I go, let's just review what it actually looks like. Video section.tsx. Okay, so video section.tsx. Video section, it's okay, its name as video section. So just include video section. Import video section, home video section. It is very good, I think, better than I expected. So today's stream would be till here only. I will be seeing you in the next stream. Um, until then, um, just okay. So this was till it, the video section, and we will be doing the furthermore coding in the next stream. So I will see you later. Have a great day or great night. Um, Peace. Bye bye.